And Katie, for you guys, like this event is just one of many. I feel like your calendar is like stacked with like concerts
yes.
and other sporting events, bike and vine. So give us your top 5 things that besides this one people have to do, and then of course on the weekend,
Like in the area or?
yeah.
Okay, well, I have to touch on the wineries.
Yeah.
Since it is, I like beer too.
Yeah.
But our wine community down here is just incredible. We actually have, just in our region, we have 3 AVAs. We have our Van Duzer, we have the Eola Amity AVA, and it was officially announced the Mount Episca AVA. So I recommend checking out wine.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my friends over at Illahee is some of the most beautiful wine in the world. I recommend trying the Cat Fizz or their Viognier. I also recommend going and saying hello to our friends at Left Coast Cellars. It's just right up the road from Independence. They have this beautiful Oak Savannah. They actually do for another fun run. It's a 5 and 10K if I'm not mistaken. But they have wood-fired pizzas. They have some beautiful white Pinot Noir. And they're family-owned and operated as well. And so they're great people, beautiful space to sit back and relax. Also, our little town up the road, Amity, recommend trying some of their pie. That will change your life. Have you had the Blue Raven pie?
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah.
I used to sell them at farmers markets.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's great.
I'm not a runner. I'm a horseback rider.
Okay.
And so their daughter and I rode on the OSU equestrian team.
Oh, cool.
So, fun facts.
Yeah.
But going up there, having a pie, taking it out to a vineyard, a couple other wineries, I do recommend checking out our Legacy Estate vineyard. You can go hiking up there, hiking around. It's super great. As well as Bryn Mawr is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, we have Bryn Mawr, and across the road is Bethel Heights. They have some Chardonnay that will truly change your life. Bjornson. I mean, my list could go on and on for wineries in our area, and I think the community down here is just, we're so tight-knit because we survive off each other. We work together. In the vineyard that we're sitting in, we have some Sauvignon Blanc that was planted in 1986 that people have been sourcing since the get-go. So, we all work together, and the community of Independence and the wine community here as well.
I got to tell you, the wine community does work together. And it's one of the reasons that we have a wonderful hotel in Independence is because the wineries could see that there was people wanted to come and experience all the different wineries. We had some investors that could see the opportunities. And so having a wonderful boutique hotel right on the river, so that you can enjoy wine in town, or you can enjoy wine driving around in the communities, and the wine tours. There's all sorts of great things like that. And so the wineries really do work together with each other. And since, that one of the things in rural communities is that we all have to work together, or should I say we all get to work together, because there's a sense of, you've mentioned it earlier, of community, of people really joining together, because we see each other in the grocery stores, we see each other at church events, at school events, at festivals. So there really is a sense that everybody is connected and we are mutually supportive to each other. And so it's really wonderful to see wineries working together, businesses working together, business and wineries and cities working together. You get the idea that you're not a faceless person here. You get to really enjoy being a real person, you're not anonymous. And it's a great place for people to come, to have family members here, to have friends. And that's what this event is going to be about, is enjoying what we have to offer. And we hope people come back again and again and again, because there's lots of good wine, there's good beer, there's great foods.
Great people, great sports. I really can't. I mean, I'm a little biased after the last year, but also people forget how centrally located Independence is. So it's just 20 minutes outside Salem. It's an hour from downtown Portland. Katie, you do the commute all the time. Like, really, it is not far from Eugene. So even on race day or the Saturday before, or just any normal day, people can just come here, explore sports, drink the wine and everything. And I really feel like the city of Independence has really used sports as the conduit to the community, but then also the natural goods like the wine. And tell us a little bit more how you have overcome, like, you already said, like we had investors for the Independence Hotel, but then you have a lot of like small businesses, and then you come to them and you suggest an event while they are just trying to do staffing on the day-to-day basis and everything. So I feel like there's a very good collaboration for even small businesses to embrace that and say, yeah, we're going to do this because we know it's good, and we know that sports is important for our future, for our kids. Like the kids of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Like what you also can do to keep that community alive and make sure that people are not like moving to Portland or Eugene, that you just really create a future for families. And businesses here, and I think Independence does a really good job as a thriving rural community, and not as a community where you're like, there's so much potential but they need help.
You know,
So,
there's a real pride, and that's what I've watched over the years. There's always been a pride, but that pride has expanded. Whether that's a small business person who's very excited about their business, they're proud of it, they want to show it off, they want other people to come and see and do. We have, there's a place downtown that serves brew in the morning, which is a great coffee, and brews in the afternoon, and they have music, and Mitch is very proud of that. We have the chocolate place where they make the chocolate right in the back, and it's on Main Street, and there's a huge pride that Sandy has. Same thing at the ice cream shop or at Valkyrie, where you can also get wines and foods and different kinds. So there's a huge pride that people have, and there's a pride in our community because we're a little town that has done all sorts of things that people didn't think were possible. We're the kind of a place that with our sister city, Monmouth, we have a high-speed fiber system that, if you want a gigabyte at home, you have. We did it ourselves because the big guys didn't want to do it, so we did it ourselves. So we took our responsibility for making our community a better place, and it's our responsibility to do that, and we've done that, and there is a sense of pride in those kind of things.
Just right here.
Yeah, you can sit out in a vineyard and hang out here and get things done as well.
That's great.
You also, I'm going to interject here. You talked about our community and how tight-knit it is and all the different businesses. And we rely very heavily on each other to bring people in our area to thrive. So you mentioned your melting pot, your chocolate. We actually make Pinot Noir truffles with them.
Really?
Yeah, they're really delicious.
Oh,
You've been
wow.
warned.
Okay,
There's no alcohol in them. It cooks out. So, but not even just that, but there's another local business called Pacific Hound. It's a woman-run company. She's also an avid runner as well. I was walking in your stores because I like to shop.
Yeah.
And she makes dog collars. And so not only are we like family friendly, but we're very dog friendly
Yes.
as well. And so I reached out because I wanted, support local businesses, support locally owned. And they actually created a custom wine country dog collar series for us.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what we launched when we launched our Viking program in the vineyard.
Wow.
So yeah, everyone, we all work together a lot.
Bring your pet.
Bring your pet.
There you
Bring
go.
your pet. Oh yeah, actually, this race allows pets. I should say that. Like strollers are allowed. If you want to run with your dog, you can run with your dog. You can run with your stroller. You can walk with your stroller. There's enough time to even like have a little sip along the road. So really, this course is for everyone.
I love that.
Like there's people that really train for it, but then just other people, you can sign up till the day before the race if you wanted. Have like the last minute idea at the expo, or you can like still like sign up right now. Just go on OregonWineCountry.com, or just contact us at Eola Hills, or call the mayor and say you want to be in, and he'll make it work.